Hi guys, and welcome to a new video of F1 highlights. In today's video, we reveal why Max Verstappen is hopeful and why he thinks Ferrari might be a tough rival at the Hungarian Grand Prix. So without further ado, let's get started. Max Verstappen, the current trophy defender, is very hopeful about this season's tournament with the turn of events that took place last race in the French Grand Prix. Despite leading the Drivers' Championship, the Hungarian Grand Prix might be a tough nut to crack with the Ferrari right around his nose. This weekend's race might be the stepping stone for Red Bull to see the light of day. I mean, Ferrari has been a major roadblock and Max Verstappen has a lot on his shoulders. So, from a rough start in the last couple of races, we saw Max raging as his performance was hindered by his car having issues. Max is fighting for the title, and Ferrari definitely has the boost with his rival team excelling with a great performance this season. But the fact remains that this season is about Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton taking his trophy back, while Max Verstappen proves to the world that his trophy wasn't because of an FIA glitch, and despite the rough start, French Grand Prix saw Max Verstappen finishing first when the title rival Charles Leclerc spun out of the lead. But then Lewis Hamilton was right behind at P2, while George Russell was in the third, and Mercedes was sandwiched between the Red Bull with Sergio Perez on fourth after a slight loss of focus during the virtual car safety period. There are three people in question in this season: Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Charles Leclerc. And the standings might be in favor of Max Verstappen with 233 points, while Charles Leclerc is catching up, but he has a lot to do as he currently stands at 170, and that is a 63-point difference, while Hamilton is somewhere in the 6th position at 127 with his teammate George Russell on 5th with 143. This gives these athletes in the top 6 a high chance to steal the spot, but for now, Max Verstappen is worried about Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, and this season Ferrari has proven that they are a force to be reckoned with. Max Verstappen in an interview expressed that he's expecting a hard time this weekend beating Ferrari in the Hungarian Grand Prix, and when Sergio was left alone on the track with his partner Charles Leclerc out of the race, Max Verstappen was quick to take the cue and finish P1, earning him the lead standing 63 points above the second. It is commendable how Ferrari has performed really well this season, but Ferrari must have rectified the issue by now, and the Dutchman knows that this could be the calm before the storm, and Charles Leclerc is going to have a renewed car, or at least a car at its optimum condition, and the Hungarian circuit is designed in a way that might favor Ferrari. The track supports the handling characteristics and the one-lap pace of F175. The Dutch champion is in a commanding position at the top of the Drivers' Championship, but still in a risky one. Verstappen needs to bring up his A-game to keep the course of the race, maintaining caution as there's still too much to do to consolidate his points and jeopardize his leads. Verstappen acknowledges the fact that he has to stay focused. He knows that it's a great lead, but then he can't afford to take it lightly. He knows that anything can happen. In an interview, he said, "It's a great lead, but a lot of things can happen. I just want to stay focused. We need a lot more good results. We still need more one-lap pace, and I think the next race is going to be a bit more of a struggle for us, where I think Ferrari is going to be really quick. But we'll see. Again, it's all about scoring points every single race, even when it's not your day." It could still be debated that Charles Leclerc would have made it to the finish line with P1 had he not had that unfortunate occurrence mid-race when he spun out of the race. The French Grand Prix could have possibly been the third winning streak for Ferrari. 12 rounds are already over this season, and Verstappen has 7 Grand Prix to his name as compared to Leclerc's 3. As for the constructors' standing, Red Bull is topping the chart with 396 points, while Ferrari is 82 points behind 314 points. Red Bull has to make sure it stays that way if Max Verstappen has to prove that he deserves the title. As for Mercedes, they're at a healthy 270. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button to not miss any F1 news.